Warning, this video contains spoilers for the new Star Wars film. If you haven't seen it yet, click away now while you still can. But then again, if you haven't watched it yet, it's pretty much your own fault. So, you have been warned. Why, hello there, my name is Alex and you are watching Theme Park Freak. Today I'm here with a very different kind of video, suggested by my friend Leo. I say suggested, he badgered me until I agreed to do it. But I'm going to be breaking down the plot of this amazing new film and posing a couple of controversial questions. If you enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel. But anyways, without further ado, let's get started. On the 21st of December 2019, I went to watch Star Wars Episode 9 at the cinema, and I must say, I was really impressed. Since I was quite young, I've loved the prequels, which are known for their mixed reviews, as well as the original trilogy. And I got really excited when the new trilogy was announced. Despite the running time of only 2 hours and 22 minutes, 10 minutes less than its predecessor, this movie managed to fit in a lot of story in a very short space of time. Excuse the pun. Critics have been saying around that this seems to be one of the worst Star Wars films to date. However, I disagree. I think it's one of the best, for what it is anyways. Considering the train wreck of the saga that Rian Johnson left J.J. Abrams, he managed to bring it back with magnificent visuals and great storytelling. I love what he did with Episode 7, and he definitely improved upon it in this new installment of the Skywalker saga. Okay, now on to the actual content of the film. Before we start, I'd like to mention again that this is not a spoiler-free review, so unless you've seen it, I advise you to stop watching, as I'll be talking a lot about major plot points. I'd like to start with the questions answered in this film. We'll start off with Rey's lineage. There have been many theories since The Force Awakens was released, and one has been confirmed. In my opinion, it was actually one of the most unlikely theories out of all of them, but they somehow managed to make it work really well. Palpatine being Rey's grandfather is one of the biggest cinematic reveals since Luke and Vader back in Empire Strikes Back. And it may not have been as surprising, but it was a lot bigger considering the amount of questions about Rey's family that wasn't apparent with Luke's. Can I quickly just mention, who would want to go anywhere near Palpatine? Like, seriously, his face looks like a raisin. It's really shriveled. But it also makes me wonder, did Palpatine's wife or whatever, did she know about his past, like being a Sith Lord and everything? But anyways, less about Palpatine and more about where he is in the film. On a quest to find Sith wayfinders to enter the hidden Sith planet of Exegol, Rey meets Kylo Ren a lot. They fight, obviously. That sums them up pretty well if you ask me. But the Force is so messed up in this film that because Rey stabs Kylo, Leia dies. Leia's death was definitely inevitable, but nevertheless anticlimactic. Like, what's up with the thing where you can transfer some kind of energy to one another to heal wounds and bring people back to life? What the hell has Disney done to the Force? I say no more. I wasn't particularly surprised about Leia's Force training twist. What I was surprised about was the fact that he trained her as a Jedi and not just a Force user. Especially the fact that she'd had a lightsaber. Like, the hilt actually looked kinda like Luke's second lightsaber, you know, the green one. Tell me what you think. If I can find a clip, I'll put it right now. But yeah, this whole Palpatine being alive thing is really confusing. The only reason for his survival I can think of is his, like, ghost, and that of the Sith Lords before him are possessing his old body. Like, I don't know. But, yeah. The body also seemed to be, like, surprisingly intact. Bearing in mind he fell out of an exploding, like, massive space station. Surely there must be something worse than rolled back eyes and gammy hands. But, yeah. The droids in this movie are, as always, cool. It was nice to see the addition of a new droid, like, if you can call it that, who seemed to be made out of spare parts or, like, something, as he looked very basic compared to with C-3PO, R2, and BB-8. Still cute all the same, probably just there to sell merch. What also made me think was the block in 3PO's programming to translate Sith language. Bearing in mind, 3PO was made and programmed by Anakin Skywalker, aka Darth Vader. Like, back then, when he was, like 9, how would he even know what Sith meant? Like, what they were? Like, let alone had a whole separate language. Maybe the Phantom Menace's innocent little Anakin wasn't quite that innocent. But, yeah, apart from that. Despite all the deaths in this film, some expected, some not so much. It was really nice that all the principal deaths became one with the Force. Like, at one point, I really did think that Chewie was gonna die. Like, multiple times, actually. But, thank goodness he survived, because I love Chewie. But, talking of that scene, Rey actually managed to use Force Lightnings, or, Emerald Flames, I think it's called for a Jedi. I'm not sure. But, this was really cool, but, like, why didn't she use it again when fighting people? Like, she could have made it in some cool new Jedi move, but then again, like, it's kind of celebrating her lineage, and I don't think that Disney wanted to go that way, but, you know, I thought it could have been cool, but, you know. At the end of the film, moving on, Rey has a yellow lightsaber. Like, the colour of a lightsaber depends on one's personality traits. Like, blue is a good fighter, green shows wisdom, and red means the crystal inside has been artificially created. At least I think that's what it means. Like, it's either that in Legends or that in canon, one of them. But, you know, what does yellow mean? Like, the only times we've actually seen them are in the Clone Wars and Rebels TV series used by the Jedi Temple Guards. Like, it's the only other time we've seen, like, yellow lightsabers in canon, apart from, like, maybe some video games, but I'm not sure if they're canon. But, what does this mean for Rey, though? Does she start a new Jedi Order and become a Temple Guard? I just honestly don't know. But, you know, we know in the prequels Mace Windu had a unique purple lightsaber, but, like, realistically, this was only because Samuel L. Jackson wanted to be able to see himself in the film amongst the other Jedi. Like, the excuse that, Lucasfilm made was that purple means ethical uncertainty, meaning that the user of said lightsaber may use both the light side and the dark side, which I think does fit Mace Windu quite well. But, as for future Star Wars movies or series, will other colours come into play? Like, comment down below what colour lightsaber you have, like, and if you know what yellow means, please tell me in the comments. But, yeah, let's move on to the outro, because I feel like we're done for the video. I know it was quite short, and I know it wasn't really a review, and more just, like, a general chat about it. But, a review gets a few more views, so can you blame me? But, yeah, I've put a bit of extra effort into this, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. But, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, I haven't done anything like this before, so if you enjoyed it, please be sure to leave a thumbs up, and if you did like it, please subscribe and hit the notification bell, so you never miss one of my videos. I'm doing a new series called Theme Parks 101, that I've got all recorded and everything, I just need to edit it. But, yeah, I'd also like to thank my friend Leo, who I think I mentioned him earlier on. He watched the film with me, at the cinema, and he pretty much wrote the entire script for me, with, like, obviously with some, like, what's the word? Literally forgot the word, guidance by me about what I'd like to talk about. But, yeah, I'd also like to say a very happy new year to everyone. This should be coming out on New Year's Day, if I can get it edited in time. If not, it'll be, like, within a week of New Year's. So, yeah, 2020 is going to be a pretty cool year. Like, I've just booked a holiday to Phantasialand. It's going to be my first time. So, hopefully, I'll get on Taron if it's open. Fingers crossed. But, yeah, I hope you all have an amazing year. Either this or next year, depending on when I upload this. So yeah, I'll hopefully see you in the next video. Yeah, goodbye.